Okay, so this time we're going into DLR positioning or outside leg positioning, and eventually we're going to show how this all ties together. But for right now, we're going to focus this on a separate series. So whenever I'm in a supine guard and Joel's leg is coming in to my outside leg, or if during my retention, my guard retention, I land here in this positioning. So leg is on the outside hip, not the inside hip, because this is going to be reverse DLR. Even as you see, you can easily transition between the two by just using leg momentum here. Okay, so normally DLR is hooking this inside leg here. That's not really going to work well for us here in no-gi because we don't have upper body grips. Even if I get a hold of his wrist, I'm not keeping this for very long. Okay, benefit of the hook is when you have a straight collar or a cross collar and you're able to pull them down and off balance them with a pull and a lift with this leg. But if I do that in no-gi, he's going to be starting to drive this into me and either coming in for a headquarters position or coming in for a knee cut position. Okay, so to prevent that, we're going to place this foot on this hip instead. So we always have our femurs in between our opponent and us. So that way, even if he like crowds me here, I'm somewhat safe and can use this to off balance him here. Whereas, let's do the same thing. As you see here, it's harder to lift, right? Okay. So we want to place this foot on this hip immediately, okay? We're gonna be working our tripod sweep at first, okay? So we got a foot on the hip. We're controlling the ankle down at the bottom of the leg. Inside leg is going to be initially blocking, but for the sweep, we want to hook behind the knee. Not behind the ankle because it's going to be easy for him to backstep here. Go ahead. But if that's all you can get, like let's say he knows I'm doing that, he's moving his leg, like high legging around, and I'm able to just catch the ankle, then that's what we're going to go with. There's no absolutes there, but preferably you're behind the knee. You okay? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. No, so to get this sweep, okay, we're going to start to push away with our heel. And we're going to pull on the ankle. That's the most important part. When I first learned tripod, it was mostly just the legs, okay? But what you have to do is pull this ankle off of the floor. Because just like with our tripods before, a bent knee, he's balanced. But as soon as I straighten this leg, as you see, his hands go up, it's because his balance is compromised, okay? So I'm gonna push with this leg, pull with this leg, and pull with the Achilles as well. And I'm gonna be rotating my hips out towards the straightened leg. Because if I go straight back or over here, this is gonna be a good Ashigurami entry, but he's gonna be able to place his hands on the mat. To get the tripod sweep, we're gonna go out where he doesn't have a base, okay? In reverse DLR, we pummeled our legs to the outside. But as you see here, that's going to be an awkward transition. So we're going to pummel to the inside and grab this far ankle. So we have double ankle control that we can back away and stand up with or pull ourselves into leg locks. Okay? So what it looks like in a more seamless transition here. Coming up like this. Okay? But we're into here and we go and we kick him and he's balancing all his weight on his outside leg, kind of like a pogo stick. Like I'm into here, putting all his weight there and his weight back so that he has balance, but it's on that far leg. What do we do with this situation? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate towards the inside. So I'm going to rotate towards that outside leg that he's balancing on. I'm going to take the foot off of this top hip. I'm going to kick through and behind his knee. I'm going to pull his ankle up to my armpit. That way we land in an X guard position, okay? Then from here we can start to set up all of our X guard attacks that we did before, okay? So from here, go ahead and step in, go to tripod, he's balancing there. I'm going into here and we can go to our prior series, okay? If we kick and we start to go inside and he looks to run away, we're going to grab this ankle and then we can start to work the wrestle up, which will come to a different time. Okay? So that's essentially our series. At this moment, we'll show how it's going to tie in eventually.